Hopefully it's going to last through this live stream. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys if you're taking the time to rock with me today. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Friday and ready for the weekend. I myself most certainly am. It's been a really productive week, and I'm happy about that. Hey, sorry I missed you guys yesterday as well. Forgive me for that. I got caught up. I was actually live streaming on TikTok for the first time yesterday. It was an eventful stream, and I didn't plan to live stream for as long as I did over there. I kind of feel like I was cheating on y'all a little bit. TikTok may have been the Jody, but anyways, I ended up doing a little live stream over there. I was NPCing, actually. Oh, man, that reminds me. I was supposed to do that today. Not enough time in the day to get to everything that I'm trying to do. But anywho, hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys. True Blue, I see you right there. McDre, what up? Brian, hello. Savannah, hello to you. Happy Friday. Ghetto God, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Wild, what's going on? Hello to everybody. Anna Marie Cruz, very special shout out to you. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything has been well. Thank you for being here. Everyday Winning, what's going on with you? Thank you for being up in here. B. Tucker. Ice cream, yum, yum. I wasn't NPCing on TikTok yesterday. I did talk about it. You know, the crazy thing about the TikTok live streams is you can't go back and replay them. Now, I was able to save it, so I might download it and just make it a video over here. But the crazy thing about a TikTok live, this is what got me caught up. I got caught up in the moment. The lights, they were bright. It wasn't like there was a whole hell of a lot of people watching me, but the fact of the matter is I had roughly the same amount of people watching me over there as I do over when I'm doing these. But man, I had like 35,000 likes. It might have even been more than that. It might have been like 57,000 likes because over there you can just tap the screen. And that threw me for a loop. I got caught up in the moment. But anyways, here we are, folks. And here we are. I'm coming to you live with absolutely no plan whatsoever. I figure, like in most cases, I'll just figure it out. I've been filming a lot. And I'm not sure what I've got coming for you guys video-wise today. Now, let me tell you, the Metropolis video is ready to go. Interestingly enough about that, pretty cool video. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. Definitely is going to be a series for sure. And then today, there was actually a little bit more that developed in relation to all of that because the Metropolis video, there's actually another entire part to that. But then I've got that video. I filmed an entirely different video. Yesterday's video on After Prison Show was a hit. So I uploaded a video about the PPP loan scams and the chick Destiny Harris. That's a huge story right now in the social realms. And a lot of people had a lot of insightful things to say about that. And I'm enjoying that type of content when I can take videos from TikTok and react to them. That's cool. I was able to do so again. There was another video that I just filmed this morning, as a matter of fact. A prisoner in a prison somewhere exposing his cell and just how horrendous his cell looks. I mean, doo-doo all over the walls. Haven't had a chance to edit that just yet. That may be the video for today. That's a lot like yesterday's video. But again, Metropolis is ready to go, so we'll probably just run with that one. What in the world? Jerry, shout out to you, man. Appreciate the gift membership right there. And McDre got that gift membership as well. McDre, that's a great person to get that. They've been in here. They've been super active. And it's pretty cool. Judy says, I don't understand TikTok. Here's the only thing that you need to understand about it. It's the wave. It's what everybody uses. Trump's using it. Kamala's using it. Your politicians are using it. If they're using it, it can be trusted. I'm kidding. But it is I get a lot of really good stuff from TikTok. I see things that I wouldn't normally see. So this is the way that it goes. YouTube is the Disney Channel. TikTok is, what's the channel that used to play Bad Girls Club, like Bravo? YouTube is Disney Channel. TikTok is like Bravo mixed with TLC. And then Twitter is 4chan. So if that puts it into perspective at all, which it probably doesn't, TikTok's like the dark web. Kind of. Jerry, again, very special shout out to you for that. Let me slide on over here to my other thing that I had going on. Shout out to the old Twitch. Noble, what's going on? First time. Chatter, thoughts on the Menendez brothers. I can't believe they've been released. They're not released. Sticko. They are eligible for parole. That's what happened. They got resentenced and they're now eligible for parole. As far as I've seen, I don't believe they've immediately been released. I could be wrong about that, but the last that I saw was that they said that they are now eligible for parole. And of course, there goes the battery on the pesky old camera. Folks, we're going to have to take a brief intermission real quick. Do I have a screen that I can put up for y'all? They're eligible for parole. And they should get it. They should get it. They've been locked up for a long time. They dealt with a lot of things as children. You know, you got worser people getting second chances. I think that they should get it. All right, I need to make a new screen. Hold on one second. I got to add a source, make it a source. Okay, perfect. So you can hear me, but you can't see me. How'd that Lil Wayne song go? You hear my voice, but no face, no case, something like that. Forgive me, folks. I'm doing a quick intermission, and then I need a song. Give me a song. Bear with me. I know it's a black screen. You ain't got to tell me. I got to change the battery. Damn it. I need one of them. I need me a song to play while I change this battery. Y'all bear with me. Let's find a song. This will work. I just pulled up one song that's... That shit sounds like. I'm just fucking around. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. I had to change the camera. All right, go back to the main source. There's Joe frozen in time. I'm looking like an NFT right there. One time for the one time. Bada bing, bada boom. Cody, the auto tunes, and we're back. Hey, sorry about that. Little intermission. Had to change the battery on the camera, and we're back. So what's been going on? Daniel, shout out to you for the Dono right there, folks. We got a donation goal on this thing because we need one, man. Let's get a little donation goal set up. Let's do that real quick. Let's go ahead and end that. What's the title of the donation goal? Show love for APS. That's a good one to go with. We'll make it a modest goal. And we'll end it after today. Hit y'all with a little ASMR real quick. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you son of a gun. It's got to be tomorrow. There we go. Start the goal. And go. Must be in the... Oh, damn. My bad. Got it. I forgot what month it was. I thought it was January. How ironic is that? And bing! Show some love for APS. Appreciate you, Thad. What's going on? Joe, did you hear about the Diddy phone call? Talking about getting rid of pizza boxes. No idea what you're talking about. No, I haven't. Wow. Surprising right there. I'll have to look into that one. That's crazy. Redskin Chris, shout out to you, brother. You've been with me since the beginning of time, and it means a lot. Appreciate you being here. I got a lot to share with you guys, and it's going to be a good one. So thank y'all for taking the time. Doxy, what's going on with you? Shout out to you. Twitter is a cesspool. It absolutely is. How about her? What's going on? What do you think of Little Dirk? Do you think Little Dirk is done? Now, I briefly saw that Little Dirk got implicated in a murder for hire plot. Dude's got money. I don't know anything about the case. I don't know anything about it. I just saw that he got locked up. What would he be like in prison? The man running shit, probably. I don't know enough about it. Dib, shout out to you for that emote right there with the Joe Ross. And then this Caboni came to you from YouTube to Twitch to support. You've been here since 2017. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the love. Hell yeah. Thad says, it's a call from jail. Sounds like he's talking about getting rid of evidence. You know, it's crazy to think that you're going to try to talk in code on a jail phone. Hey, yo, you take care of that thing for me, though. You know what I'm talking about? You move that. You get that. Nobody's ever going to know. Judy says, did he or didn't he? Man, that is a Socrates way of thinking about things. Absolutely. All right, let me go ahead and move on to what I really want to talk with you guys about. Folks, I got so much going on between After Prison Show and Joe Does Stuff, and I'm really motivated in both regards. I'm doing fun things over there. I'm doing cool things over here. Like, it's really cool. So today, I want to share with you a little bit of what I went and did. I got out and about. I want to put together one of those tourist videos. Like, think about where you live at. If you live in a touristy area, you see the commercials that come on TV. I don't live in a touristy area. I live in a murder capital. It's like Chirac on the East Coast, what my city is. 11 shootings in the month of October. It's been pretty bad. I'm sure there's worse places like Chicago, but for my area, that's pretty bad. So what I wanted to do today was I wanted to go fly the drone in the hood and then kind of make like a tourist video, like you see the dope boys out there and welcome to Portsmouth, Virginia. Hey, are you looking for somewhere where you can be close to the water and score your dog food and methamphetamines? Well, look no further than this scenic environment. Meth pipes and syringes littering the streets. Sort of sounds like Seattle, except on the East Coast. I wanted to do that, but I didn't get a chance to do it. So, in lieu of that, I ended up somewhere else. So I ended up at one of the last housing projects in my city, which is no longer occupied. This is a massive apartment complex. Doing research on it, I would find out that it only has 210 units, but it's got 31 freaking buildings. This joint is massive. For an apartment complex to have 30 buildings, that's massive. So this thing got recently shut down, I believe, at the beginning of the year or late last year. It's fenced off. It's slated for demolition. I mean, we're talking about, maybe, if I could think of like the land mass that this thing takes up, you're probably talking about like 10 acres. So it's all fenced off and it looks cool. I mean, I'm a real big fan of abandoned things, bandos. I'm infatuated with that type of shit. So I get the drone out and I'm flying all around this place and it's really cool. So I'm putting together a big video on this project and looking forward to that. I like that. I really do. I was half expecting to see some people in there. I give you a little spoiler. I didn't, but there is plenty of doors that are kicked in. Now, mind you, I'm out there in the middle of the day. I'm in a very bad part of town. And I'm just sitting there flying my drone. I'm filming. I got a really cool way of doing the drone video now so that you see me in the shot. It almost looks like some gameplay. And it's got me reacting to it. I'm telling you, I'm going to take over the internet with this shit. Watch what I tell you. Plus, I'm about to do it in ASMR too on a totally different channel. We're in the ghetto. Yo, we are in the ghetto. Flying a drone. You know what I'm saying? The shit's it's gonna bubble. it's going to bubble. And, hey, Harris, appreciate that right there. Been an APS fan since the beginning. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you for being up in here. But it looks so cool, man. It almost looks like a freaking movie set. Now, again, broad daylight, beautiful day outside. I'm out there flying the drone around. I thought about breaking in and doing the live stream from there. I also thought about going live on TikTok in front of there and doing NPCing from the hood. Crack stem. But I thought about breaking in. I mean, it would just be a misdemeanor. You know, fuck it. I could wear one of those. I wouldn't even get no jail time. Especially when they realize what I'm in there doing. I'm just making content, okay? You're going to tear the place down anyways. I'm not in there trying to destroy the place. I'm just snooping around for video content. What did I really do anyways? I cut through your chain link fence. Now, here's the other crazy thing. Even though the doors are all kicked into these units, I didn't see where people were getting in at. And I know that they got to be getting in. I would risk the trespass, and that's nothing, you know? For the views, anything. So, name I can't pronounce. There are channels on YouTube that explore abandoned places. I love those channels too, and they do some dope stuff. And you got to know that in some of those cases, they're absolutely trespassing. But I think that when the cops get involved, like if they catch you in there, they're probably not even going to do shit. And if they do, I mean, the worst it's going to be is a trespassing charge. So, just a way of saying having a conversation. That's really all it is. Just a slang way of saying we're chopping it up. We're politicking. We're kicking the BoBo. That's what we used to say when we were serving time. Just kicking the BoBo. Ooh. Wow. Not sure what just happened on the Twitch side, but I feel like the Twitch just went insane. Y'all let me know if Twitch is messing up over here because I feel like it really is. I also feel like some other stuff is going on at the same time too, but we won't get into all of that. That would be wild. All right, anyways, enough. Michael says everything went weird for a sec. I feel like I got a little virus in the computer, man. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to, and I just had that happen right before I went live. Stupid emails Joe responded to. Yep. My malware protection tells me that I don't have a virus, but I'm thinking I might. I think this computer might be toast right this second. McDre, what's going on? Shout out to you, man. See you as that member now. You're looking snazzy like that. Joe, what are you going to do if someone tries to snipe your drone out the sky? Also, I thought y'all had different drone laws because out of 1 million military bases around, we don't have problems in Richmond. So my drone, I don't need this thing to be registered because it's underneath of the weight requirement for that. I think it's like 240 grams or some shit like that. I didn't even know even if it needed to be. You know me. I'd just be breaking the law, not even paying attention. But yeah, every time I take off, it tells me that I need to be careful. Not the bases. I don't have the bases to worry about at all. It'll tell me like the news station, and it'll tell me the jails, which that's another thing that I really want to go do is go fly right at the jail, right at the windows, and just go snooping around the jail. Like, I don't even care anymore. I'm willing to do whatever for the content, and I don't want to say it like that. I'm just not scared anymore. What are they going to do? Okay? I ain't got no pack attached to the drone. Hey, we're just making videos. I think that that's a real good get out of jail free card. You know, I mean, look at some of the pranks that people are doing. They take it pretty far. But to go a little bit further with that real quick, flying at the jail, you know they got the drone jammers, the signal jammers. Now, I have flown over things where it said that I wasn't good to fly there, I mean, shit, even today, I thought I lost the damn drone. I was in the projects, in between buildings, trying to get up on this freaking open door, and I'm a mile away, and it lost all signal. I said, oh, shit, that thing is done. And then it got right back. Got right back. But, yeah, McDre, I don't have any problems with that right this second. Mikey, what's going on? What you shout out to you? Con, what's going on? Hit the like button for you, Joe. Appreciate that, man. It just hits a lot different over here. I'm not going to lie. I think I might have changed up a little bit because of the TikTok situation yesterday. Like I said, I didn't do the live stream yesterday because I was live on TikTok. And, yo, TikTok is a totally different thing. You'll be live and you'll see you got 50,000 likes. And I'm like, how is that even possible? Because you can like things way more than once over there, which I think that's pretty cool. It definitely, it's definitely more creator friendly. I guess Twitch is bugging out on me over here. Hey, somebody leave a comment on the Twitch side. Let me know how that's looking for you guys. We're going to go ahead and move on right now. We're going to do what I like doing as of late, and that's reacting to videos. I am liking this. So, folks, if you follow me over on the Joe Does Stuff side as well, I just posted a very controversial video over there today. Y'all got to go check that out. And plus, I am getting ate a little bit in the comment section because of my views. Now, we're not going to react to that video. I was about to, but we're not going to do that. You got to go watch that video over there if you want to see more about that. But what was I going to say in relation to that? It's about a Karen customer and a Mexican carpenter. I had to say it like that because that's the way that it's captioned in the video. And basically, this guy went and did some work for a Karen customer, and she didn't want to pay him because he was not a licensed contractor. And, he built a whole deck for this person, and the deck looked like shit. I mean, it just really did. But it's so crazy because the comments were really, for this guy. And all I was trying to say, well, you got to go watch the video. I'm not going to give too much of it away. Maya says, need to catch up on Joe Does Stuff. Joe Does Stuff is bubbling right now. It really is. But we're going to go ahead and react to some stuff. We're going to have some fun because I got some really good stuff to react to. And what we going to react to, actually? I got a whole bunch of stuff saved over here. Let's go with... Oh, you know what I can do? Let me turn the volume down real quick so I can get where I need to be at. We'll do some real prison shit for y'all. We will get real prison. All right, hold tight. They got a whole TikTok account called Prison World Star. Crazy enough, they ain't even got but like 50. They don't even have 50,000 followers on this thing. All right, we're going to watch this video right here. This is a good one. I haven't watched it, but I know what dude's getting ready to do. And I'll give you my 2 cents. TikTok, prison reactions. Let's get into it. Got it all set up, already ready to go. Okay, so real quick, what we got going on? This says prison vent cover. We have nothing but time to be creative. Dude has some kind of a paste in his hands, and he's getting ready to cover up that vent. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, why would you want to cover up the vent? And here's the oxymoron to the situation. Sometimes in prison, it be cold as a bitch. If you're in a place that does have AC, man, sometimes they be doing like these biological, mental tactics. They'll keep it ice cold in there. Even in the summertime, it could be ice cold. Could you imagine it's hot as all get out outside, and then in prison, you're freezing. So sometimes you do want to cover up the vent. Now, I don't know what this paste contraption is that this guy is getting ready to use. I haven't even watched this video. This paste concoction, Relock, shout out to you for linking the Twitch right there. Appreciate you, brother. But when I was serving time, all we would do was wet toilet paper. You get it sloppy wet and you just throw that shit right at the vent and then it would dry like paper mache and it's all integrated in the vent. This guy looks like he's making some kind of a paste. Let's watch this video where he's talking about being creative. Stickman, it's as easy as some toilet paper and water. I don't know why you got to go trying to reinvent the wheel here, but maybe there's more to this. Maybe there's more to this. Let's see what they're talking about. I got the volume on. Steve, roll that clip for me.
This is soap, grind it up, soaked in water for a couple hours.
Hey, Stickman, speak up. I can't really hear you. He said it's soap and water that's been ground up for a couple of hours. Okay, that makes sense. You might be making an air freshener.
When you don't have glue, this is what you use.
Why are your eyes so dilated, Stickman? You look like an anime character. Not only do you have the ability to be creative, you look like you're on the meth. I'm just going to be honest with you. And look, that's not a far stretch. Do high as gas. There's no way. You're on some Adderall. You are on some kind of an amphetamine. This man thinks that he's freaking Edison up in this bit. You ain't inventing no light bulb, Stickman. And again, you're making this more complicated than it needs to be.
Done it many times this way. When I have glue, I do use glue. I'm not fresh out of glue though.
Okay, so you're making a paste.
A bar of soap around this motherfucker.
Tell me you're doing more than just trying to cover this vent up. Look at that outlet they got right there.
This is how you get a vent cover.
All right, we're making a vent cover.
Thing blows cold air when it's already cold in here.
Oh, okay, I do like that. I like the cardboard contraption that Stickman made. Good deal. That's cool.
Airflow.
Yep.
So you got too much heat.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Wow. Wow, you made that?
All your homemade glue right here.
Yep. Because probably you've got more state soap than toilet paper.
Square.
Yeah, Stickman is tweaking hard. Get out your level.
This is made out of cardboard from the toilet paper that passed the toilet paper out.
Good deal.
And,
I like it.
Box. Get this stuff.
Wow. Nice and using that paste like a caulk. Unbelievable. Genius. I mean, freaking.
This is soap.
Look at.
Soaked in water.
Look at the eyes. I don't even know. Like, all I see is pupil. McDre says that is kind of genius. I'm not trying to rain on Stickman's parade. I'm just saying, what a mess. You didn't have to go through all of that. I mean, truthfully. But I do like the fact that you can open it up a little bit or a lot. That's pretty good. Pretty good right there. DB Cooper. Harry Ball Sandwich says, just play the video. I'm sorry, man. You know, I got a lot to say, man. I got a lot to say. Good for this guy, man. Good for that. We'll watch that one more time.
When you don't have glue, this is what you use. Done it many times this way. When I have glue, I do use glue.
Real quick, let's read some of these comments right here. And I know you guys can't see them, but I'll read them to you. The number one comment says you can do everything but stay out of jail. I mean, they be eating these guys in the comments. That's Tim, the prison man Taylor. Bro is prison certified in HVAC. That's not even funny because you can take HVAC classes in prison. Hey, Robin, what's going on? Shout out to you. I see you right there. Haven't seen you in forever. Well, appreciate you being here. John says, take your boxers off, Joe. Oh, you guys. I did start an OnlyFans. I ain't even lying to y'all, man. I got some videos that I couldn't put nowhere except OnlyFans. Still working on getting that completely set up, but I do got one. Show shit. First ever prison content creator, man, at least, with an OnlyFans. Feet pics and nefarious content, at least stories that are too real for the old YouTube. All right, so again, we're on Prison World Star here. Let's see what else y'all got going on up in here. A lot of gang stuff. What's this one about right here? What's this one? Let's see what this guy's talking about. I got no idea. He was holding up a bag of coffee at first. I got no idea where this video is about to take us. Run that shit. Prison World Star, yeah.
Give you prison life 101, all right?
Okay.
We're about to show you
Hold
how
on,
to
hold on,
take.
hold on, shut up.
So we're about to give you prison life 101, all right? We're about to show you how to take. Voila. Uno.
Okay, before you even go any further, I already know what you're going to do. You're going to make a blunt wrap. Because at first I saw him with the bag of coffee. Now he's got the brown tissue paper. We're making a blunt wrap. This is something that I've never done. So I will be as interested in seeing this as all of you.
Dose. And make a motherfucking coffee wrap. It's like speedballing. So when you smoke the blunt, you know, you take that Zion, you do it, this bag in its own, but then the coffee hits you and you're like, oh shit, I'm high, but I'm feeling good right now. You feel me?
No, well, you are speaking English and I am listening. Have you ever seen that movie? What is it? No Regrets is what this guy sounded like to me right here. Good deal, man.
I'm looking a little rough, but hey, listen, chicks dig it, all right? All right, but we're also going to teach you how to take a jalapeno poppers day. Crush it down, powder form. Ramen noodle soup, crush it down.
You're going to make a tamale? That's what I would guess. Man, y'all had the jalapeno popper cheese puffs in there. Those are the best cheese puffs ever right there.
You know?
I'm guessing
Pour
tamale.
them together, shake them up, and you're going to see. We're going to show you the end result after this. All right, so this is to be continued. All right, so be expecting a follow-up on this in about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending.
Why is every sentence that you say ended with an exclamation point? You know what I'm saying?
If I smoke the blunt before I make the food, I don't know yet. See, this
looks like
is
straight
water
dookie.
whipping the coffee.
Water
See,
whipping.
It don't look as great as it's about to be, right? But you about to check it out. We're going to give you.
Man, where y'all at where y'all got an actual sink and a faucet? What? Y'all got knobs. Y'all don't even got to push the start. You know what I'm talking about? Most places you locked up, you got the stainless steel Harley Davidson commode with the push the start. These dudes got an actual sink and a faucet. And they able to get that hand sanitizer. They might have had to steal that, but you know, if they've got the sink, they probably are buying that right there.
You step-by-step fucking instructions on how to do this at home.
Please stop.
All right, and if any of y'all patent this shit and start, this is the next step of the process. Taking it, you got when you whip it now, you gotta get all the rocks out, make sure it broke down, but you gotta keep it thick now. Best way I can think it was like syrup. And you spread that bitch on that like that. You see it already changing. So we're about to give you prison life 101.
So we're smoking paper towels. Look, when I was locked up, times get tough. You know, dudes were smoking orange peels. You ever been locked? You ever smoked an orange peel? You ever been down that bad? That's crazy. Hey, Dale, what's going on with you, brother? Shout out to you for being up in here, man. You the truth, brother. Appreciate that dono right there, because I can guarantee you this live stream is probably going to be in the yellow by the time it's all said and done, if you get my drift. I can't even say the word. That's what I've realized is anytime that I say the word, shehanatized, you know what I mean? Shehanatized. If the video's going to be shehanatized, if I say the word, it automatically is. It's crazy, man. And then I got to fight the case, and then 4 days later when 2 people are watching it, it's crazy, man. So I appreciate that. Every day winning, I see you right there. Appreciate that too. Hey, Joe, if you got caught up with something and we're facing 10 years, would you run? That is a really good question. Of course, you got to know that would be my first thought. But, man, I got a son. I couldn't even imagine what I would be thinking having to go do 10 years, knowing that I got a child that's not even 2 years old yet. You know, I was sharing on the TikTok live stream that I did yesterday. Many of y'all probably didn't get it. Many of y'all probably didn't see that, but I want to share something with you. I was talking about my son. He's 22 months old right now. December, he'll be 2 years old. Every month since he's been born, when the 20th rolls around, because his birthday is December the 20th, every month when his birthday rolls around, which is crazy. My birthday's November 20th, so we're literally a month apart right there. That's wild. But every month when the 20th rolls around, I have a talk with him, a monthly talk about life. I just had that talk this morning. I was 5 days late this month, 6 days late maybe. So to think about facing 10 years, man, I don't know what I would do. Cooperate, definitely comes to, I'm just being real with you. Would I tell? Who would I tell on? I don't know what I would do, man. Wear that shit, watch my son grow up through plexiglass, run. You can only run for so long. I'll tell you one thing, after Prison Show would be back on the top of the map, if that were ever the case. But glad to know that I don't find myself in that situation and don't plan to neither. Victor, what's going on? Have you ever witnessed or experienced any wholesome moments locked up? I know wholesome in prison doesn't sound like it goes good together. I'll share with you a moment that I've shared in the past here, but when you mention wholesome, this definitely comes to mind. For me personally, one of the most wholesome moments, and it was kind of silly, but my bunkie Weaver, OK Weaver, he made me a card one time. And it was a goofy little card. But I think I was dealing with some stuff, maybe depressed in my feelings for whatever reason. And he made me this stupid little card just on some Brokeback Mountain joking type of stuff. And it just broke the ice and made everything like cool. And that was a wholesome moment that I experienced personally. But, wholesome moments do take place in prison. Don't get it twisted. Prison is soft as a bitch these days. Dudes would rather I do a TikTok dance off than to stab some shit these days. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's good, progression or whatever you want to call it. But when I was serving time, cell phones weren't jumping like talking about. They were definitely kept under wraps. But if a dude was dealing with something, if you had a homeboy who was bawling on the phone, he got some bad news, he just found out a family member passed away, something, God forbid, whatever it was, you would see his closest allies eventually, because you can't do it right off the rip. You got to let a dude go through what he's going through. But you would see his comrades come together to try to get him up out of, to try to be there for him. Prison is certainly not a place where you're going to easily have friends at. But when you're serving a shitload of time and you're around these people 24/7, some of these people become maybe like family to you, especially if you don't have family. For the time that like me and Weaver and Miko and Shep, Hobbs, so many other people, guy by the name of Q, so many other people, we were together all the damn time, man. And it was like family. That's how you got through that shit. You didn't even have to. I was never affiliated with a gang, though I was classified as one, as a gang member. But you still run with people in there. That's how you do your time. And what sucks is when those people go home or they get transferred or they move or they go to the hole, and then the normal, you've gotten used to things the way that they are. And when the change comes and it changes up how you're doing your time, that sucks. And you get sad about that shit. Like, damn, man, my stick man gone home. Of course, you're happy for him, but you're not going home. You start thinking about that too, though. So there's definitely wholesome moments to take place. Redskin Chris gifting them memberships right there. Shout out to that. Grim got the membership. Grim, you've been brought onto the inside here, man. Maya. Yeah, Shifley. Me and Shifley had this real love-hate relationship. And I had that with a lot of guys like Coffee Man, you know. They annoy the shit out of you, but God, Shifley used to annoy the shit out of me, man. We used to fight over the antenna space. We didn't even have cable. You know, we had to have antennas, and if you couldn't afford an antenna off of commissary, you had to make one. And then everybody had a makeshift antenna. You know, and then it was a fight over whose antenna stood the tallest because the taller antenna always got the better reception. Man, it was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Redskin Chris, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Anyways, let's go back to these videos. That was a goofy old video we were watching right there. I didn't really, it didn't really do it for me. What else we got? What is that? That's a snake in the prison. I hope we don't end up watching some bad stuff because that would be crazy. We'll watch a couple of these videos. We got this one right here. Let's see what this one's talking about. This one's 3 minutes long. We might get a whole freaking story time out of this. I don't know what we getting ready to get up into. Shout out to everybody taking the time. You know what I needed to do real quick before I do that? I always forget too. How about her? Thank you for letting me know over here on the Twitch side. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, a lot of things going on in the news world. You got the Menendez brothers eligible for parole, and then you've got Dirk, Lil Durk. Is that his name? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Just getting locked up for a murder for hire plot. Whew, wild. Oh, shit, wrong one. There we go. All right, let's see what this one's talking about right here. Okay, you lost me right there. You really lost me. I don't know what's going on. This is the video I was going to watch anyway.
But that's a snake, man.
That's a snake. It is a snake.
Oh! But I didn't say it's a python.
Yeah, I would be.
But I didn't say that's a python.
Yeah, man, that's a black mamba. I'm not a snake migrational patternist. I'm already dealing with enough in relation to birds. That joint don't look very friendly, and he looks pretty fast. This video says no snakes allowed. Oh, man.
Yeah, the white boy got a snake.
The white boy got a snake. You knew it had to be the white boy to grab it, looking like frickin' Bear Grylls up in here. We've got the white jumpers on, no blue stripes, so this is probably Alabama, definitely somewhere down south.
They're my snake, buddy. They're my snake tamer. Yeah, they're my snake guy, y'all.
Oh, wait, no, they do have the blue stripes on. They probably are in South Carolina, actually. South Carolina is always all over this. So here's the deal. I don't know if we're going to cook the snake. No idea what we're getting ready to do right here. Is this frozen? Anyways, oh, it wasn't playing, duh. And I don't have any service out here, good. I don't know if you guys are going to cook the snake, but look, man, I would keep it as a pet personally. Because that is that's better than a shank right there. If you got a problem with it, dude, just walk around with a snake in prison. You're the snake whisperer. You know, that is actually a terminology used, and we're not talking about no pythons. I mean, kind of, but something totally different. You've got snake whisperers in prison, and then you've got snake whisperers in prison. If you get my drift.
This is my snake guy. Yeah, he a fool with the snake. Yeah, my boy, what it is?
Every white guy wants to come touch the snake. The black dudes ain't having nothing to do with it.
Oh, look, y'all look at the white boy.
Look at the white boy. Mm.
That's a python, eh? No.
My white boys.
Oh, you got bit by that damn thing.
Step on that.
Oh, now y'all killing the snake, man. I can't show that if that's what you're going to do. Man, dude got bit. Look, the whole snake mouth open right there. Touch that thing if you want to.
My white boys.
Bah, bit his ass.
Step on the head.
You playing, ho. You better learn what you see.
Oh, man. Nah, man. Nah. What'd the snake do to you anyways? Terrible. Y'all ain't have to do the snake like that. Y'all ain't have to do the snake like that. There's the one that I had. We'll do one more and then we'll move on. I'm not going to bore you guys to death with all of this. What we got? Let's look at your cell. I'm interested. Okay, this one's called The Reality of It All. Stay Out of Prison. I can't even see the comments. My phone is unbelievably not working. Come on, baby. Get back to me. See what y'all are talking about. Yeah, man, sad to see they did that snake like that. See, it couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Q-Ball says, put the snake in the Chomo cell. There you go. They might not have them in that same cell block as them. Thad says the trouser snakes, you do have those. Yes, you do. All right, let's go ahead and check this one out real quick, and then we'll move on. We're looking at somebody's cell right here. What we got going on?
5 steps.
Are y'all seeing this good? Because this video looks weird to me. I guess you're seeing it.
It takes 5 steps to get to the door and back. And that
Okay.
I know for sure. I measured it myself.
Those are big-ass steps.
Shit, it can double if I take baby steps. But who the hell walks like that? The reality is, I'm in a cage. I smile, but I'm full of rage.
Oh.
I fear, but I'm not afraid.
Oh.
I dread going through my days.
Oh.
I hate this shit.
Well, that didn't rhyme.
5 punk-ass steps.
Oh, now you're getting mad.
Living like that, not being able to relax with your shoes off because the door might crack. Even animals get more room in the zoo. Worst part is, I'm in here with another motherfucking dude. 5 punk-ass steps.
Huh. That was prolific right there. What did you do to get there? Okay? What did you do? You gotta ask that question right there. 5 steps is all you get. You're not walking laps in your cell, especially when you're in there with a cellie. Your cellie's not gonna want to watch you walking back and forth pacing. Talk about you in there with another man. Yeah, that's what it is. Unfortunately, you gotta. Most of the time, you do have a bunkie. I'll tell you one of the worst places that I was ever locked up. It was in a local jail in my area, and one of their cell blocks, oh my God, this was the worst shit ever. There were 6 of us in one cell. Now, I've been in other jails where they've got rooms, like these are pods. So in the pods, you had, well, actually, these were bad too. Let me talk about this jail first, though. This first jail I was talking about where there were 6 of us in one cell. It was this tiny cell. There were 3 bunks in there with, 2 bunks on each bunk, 2 beds on each bunk. 6 of us in one tiny little cell, man, and we stayed locked down for most of the time. I can't even remember a day room there. I don't remember anything about it other than the fact that there were 6 of us in this little ass cell with one toilet. Now, if that ain't bad enough, this other jail that I was in, there were like 8 of us in one room. I guess you could refer to that room as a cell, but it was much bigger. But you still had 8 dudes in there with one toilet. So the ratio of dookie to, man, it sucked. I hated those situations. Anytime when you got a bunk in a cell or a room with more than just one person, it's a terrible time to be serving right there. Jerry says, hey, how's Lucky? Funny you should ask. If I put up the video that I was planning on putting up today, you will see that I'm going out trying to find Lucky. So you'll see how that plays out. Hershey, Pennsylvania, I see you right there. Thank you for being up in here. You're never going to learn interesting username. I feel like there's a little bit more to that username. There it is. 16-bit, what's going on with you? Will you stream again on Kick, or are you finished there now? I wasn't really having a lot of luck on Kick, but that's interesting that you ask, because I'm feeling like I'm getting done with streaming on YouTube. I mean, outside of the gameplay, of course. Actually, maybe I'll be taking that elsewhere too. The thing that's I'm not liking about the YouTube is the parameters that are set. Now, maybe I need those. Maybe I need a leash put on. No diddy. Because sometimes I do take it pretty far. But I want to be able to do my music. Man, damn, I want to be able to do my music. That's one thing that I really enjoy doing when I'm doing my live streams. I can't do that here on YouTube. And then with the gameplay, there's oftentimes a lot of cussing in that, and YouTube doesn't like that, which, you know, I get it. They've got their rules for that. But, oh, shit, I didn't mean to open that. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to be doing videos for YouTube. It's just the streaming is, I've been questioning that a little bit. And then every single stream is Shihanatized, which, if that's the case, I might as well just be working on videos. Gabriel says, you ever going to go to Rumble? I don't know anything about that, and I just don't know. Thad, I appreciate that, man. I'll follow you wherever you take the content. Videos will always be here, but live streams, I've been questioning more and more, like, should I do the live stream? Like, even if I ain't got shit to talk about, I can always get to something, share with you guys what I've been up to, just anything. But I ain't gonna lie, man, that TikTok live stream I did yesterday really showed me some different things. McDre says 24-hour Chesapeake City jail challenge. Maybe. Les says damn shots at Rumble. I've never used it. I don't know the damnest thing about it. I know it's you know, a Republican thing. I just don't know anything about the platform, to be honest. All right, what am I gonna do? What are we going to do? Let's see. We'll make our rounds real quick and see where it takes us. Crystal says, you get the new cameras yet? I haven't, but I've been on it quite a bit. Nothing has been going on, thankfully, but you never know. It's been quiet for a little while. Something could be happening. It's my hope to be able to catch it in real time. Oh, God. All right. Anyways, making my rounds, seeing where we're going to end up at. Oh, shit. My Facebook is booming today. What is going on? I haven't even posted anything up here. Something must have took off. You know what? I think we're going to do this. We'll just do murder or less. That gets me going. What's everybody playing for the weekend? I don't know why I got my phone right here. This thing has been frozen for a while. I was trying to use it for the chat. That's actually screwing me up too. Oh, shit. Did I just leak a whole bunch of phone numbers? Gosh almighty, I hope I didn't do that. Let me close everything I got opened up on my phone, and hopefully I can pull this chat back up. Wow, there's a lot of things open on my phone. Y'all watch that football game last night? Minnesota should have won that game. I cannot believe they didn't call that face mask. The NFL is scripted. Everybody would have been betting on Minnesota. Nobody would have taken the Rams. We got an issue here. I can't get the chat up. That's killing me. There it goes. Shout out to the 251 up in here. Shout out to y'all over on the Twitch side as well, to 261. Appreciate y'all, man. Playing indies, I see you right there. Thank you for being up in here. I don't need all that. Come on. I feel naked and afraid without the comments section. So now that I got the comments, I'm good to go. Aaron, it's your birthday on Sunday. Shout out to you, man. Hope you have a great birthday. Ginger, going to the DMV Saturday to renew my license. That sounds like a terrible day, to be honest. Hopefully that goes fast for you and you can get on with your Saturday. I'm going to a farm tomorrow for my son for Halloween. We got a bunch of Halloween stuff we're getting ready to be doing. I got my Halloween costume. I was thinking about wearing that. Yeah, we'll check out the Diddy phone call maybe. We'll see. That's like a last resort. Like, if I'm not good enough to make it entertaining, then I can always resort to something like that. Victor, shout out to you. Weekend plans include pizza deliveries and Mary Jane. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, man, we're going to do a couple of murder or less. Let's go with the females because we got mostly guys up in here, and the females always seem to hit way harder. Dan, what's going on with you, brother? Appreciate you. I said, oh, my God, what in the world going on with you? Here's to the bird poop cams. You should react to court hearings. I can email you links to funny ones. Okay. I'd be interested in doing that. Isaiah says, what do you think about Lil Durk locked up for the murder for hire charge? I saw that this morning, first thing this morning, like 6 a.m. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I saw that he got locked up down in Florida on Thursday night, which was last night. And, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he got a good lawyer, which he usually does. If he beats that, that's just more stripes on the arms for a combat veteran such as himself of the streets. Yeah, Lil Durk got plenty of money. I know that. Anyways, I was getting crazy right there. All right, folks, we're going to go up into the murder or less with the straight bops. I don't even know what bop means. I probably just disrespected an entire species. What? We'll start with Jessica in Kentucky. 38, doesn't look a day over it, right? Here's the picture in case anybody wants to write. Looks like you're at a rave right there with those glow-in-the-dark earrings. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the bop. Is that a thing? Big heart, sharp mind, cheerful spirit, compassionate soul. 4 sentences, all bars right there. All bars. This is where I'd tell you things I like to do for fun, but the truth is I haven't had much fun. I grew up tough, and I'm still figuring out who I'll be once I'm free and can put Prison Jessica to rest. Are you talking about yourself in the third person? I've never known much of anything but hardship. Sorry to hear about that. I'm really looking for a man who won't put me through any more of it. She might have killed her husband. That's where I'm going. I'm definitely going with murder right this second. The things that I've been through have made me resilient and understanding. I just want someone who understands me too. I want something different than the life I've had so far. I dream of a life where I can come home, where I can have a home, plant a garden, grow a family, and nurture a life. I want a man of God who follows his will and cares about pleasing him more than pleasing me. I want to cook your favorite meal by accident. I don't even know what that means. Don't even know what that means. I want to cook your favorite meal by accident. Meet your needs and even your desires. And love your family just because it's yours. I want to learn how to compromise within our relationship without compromising my values. Above all, I just want the bliss of loving and being loved in return. You can reach me by email. I look forward to getting to know you. She sounds like a very good person. Certainly sounds like a lot of hardship. How long has she been locked up for? She gets out in 2 years, 3 years at the most. Maybe 4 years. She's been locked up since last year. It's probably drugs. I'm going to go with drugs. What you guys saying? Sean, shout out to you for being over here from the Twitch side. Justin, I see you right there, brother. Q-Ball looking for a man who won't mind when my probation officer tears his house apart on a Wednesday morning. If your probation officer is coming and doing something like that, you need to record that shit and put it on TikTok because that's outlandish, okay? Unless you've got probable cause, stick man, you ain't the state police, though you might think that you are. Kevin says robbery. The new Call of Duty is out also. Oh, shit. I need to play that. I do want to be a gamer, even though I suck at video games, and I have a whole-ass game that we're doing here. Drugs, robbery. You guys ain't really feeling this one, so we'll go ahead. I'm gonna say drugs. It could be robbery. Could be worse. Possession of a firearm by a felon. Shorty was about that life. Possession of a firearm. Damn. What you was carrying the strap for? Let's go with Shamira. 26 years old. Locked up in Wisconsin. They haven't gotten a profile from you, so I'm not even going to play that. We got to read it. It's got to be worth reading. We have done almost all of these. We're going to have to go deep down this rabbit hole. Deep down the rabbit hole. Did we do that one? I remember this one. We've done almost all of these. They don't change all that often. I remember Jordan. Keep going. Andrea looks like, a normal enough young lady, 47 years old. Nate says, looking for a new girlfriend. We're playing Murder or Less. There's a lot of guys that watch the live stream more than women. The women do more favorably. No disrespect to my woman, to my wife. But, no. I just like to see whether or not they're locked up for murder or less than murder and let you decide. And, I'm probably doing a bit of God's work as well, probably getting some pen pals for some of these ladies as well. Like Kevin right here. Kevin was all about one of the women that we featured, and he wrote to her, I guess. He says that she hasn't wrote him. That has got to really mess you up. Andrea's 47 years old. This picture looks like it was taken in 1990, so who the hell knows? I'm a really sweet lady looking for a couple of... Wait, what does it say? I'm a really sweet lady who took a couple of wrong turns and ended up in a world of trouble. Oh, my God. This sounds like an episode of Dateline. This is my first time being locked up, and I found it gets pretty lonely. I have no children at 47 years old. Almost unheard of, and just one waiting for me on the outside. I have no children and just one waiting for me on the outside. A husband? I'm hoping to make some lasting friendships with the possibility of a relationship. The easiest way to get in contact with me is through e-messaging. In my life, I've been a journalist in the Navy, a personal trainer. I worked in litigation support. However, I have no idea what I'll be doing or where I'll end up once paroled. How was you in the Navy, a personal trainer and a litigation person, and you ended up in prison? That doesn't scream drugs. Kevin says murder times 3. She killed a whole carload of people. Trucking, what's going on? Shout out to you. Q-Ball says bank robbery. Bet. I don't think so. It's definitely not drugs. It's definitely not robbery. I just don't see it. I'm thinking embezzlement. I'm thinking embezzlement, money crimes. I'm thinking murder as well. Definitely thinking murder. Yeah, Thad, I'm right there with you. Maya says embezzlement. Yep, I'm thinking that too. I'm looking forward to starting a new chapter in my life. Speaking of chapters, something I'd like to accomplish is finishing writing a tell-all novel I enjoy reading as much as writing. Currently curling up with a good psychological thriller. Curling up in prison just doesn't sound like something you would be doing. Joe Blow says DUI murder. That is actually really good. She does, in fact, she's got the eyes of an alcoholic and a cigarette smoker. You could just see it. She smokes her Winstons and she drinks her Coors Light or her wine or her whiskey, something, and she's from Texas. She's an alcoholic cigarette smoker. How long you been locked up? Her latest release date is 2031, folks. She's been locked up since 2021, but she could get out as early as 2026, which is crazy. We haven't even gotten through the rest of this. I'm also committed to playing Texas Hold'em and puzzles on my tablet. My real passion is entertaining, getting people together and making sure everyone gets plenty to eat and drink is my forte. I miss cooking dearly. I give 110% of myself to those I love, and I hope to get the same in return. What's important to me is loyalty, respect, honesty, and small gestures of thoughtfulness. I don't care what you look like. It doesn't matter. Or what you have. I look forward to hearing from you and getting to know you. Ask me anything you'd like. That could be broad right there. Manslaughter, I'm seeing a lot of that. Yeah, man. I think that it's an alcohol-related charge, actually. You got that almost sad drinker's look. When you drink too much, you just start to look sad. I'm going with DUI manslaughter as well. Murder and failure to render aid in an accident involving death. Look at how close we came, y'all. Look at how close we came. We was there. Only thing they didn't mention was the DUI part of it. She hit somebody, and it doesn't say that she ran. It just says murder and failure to render aid in an accident involving death. I mean, that definitely sounds to me like you ran. Because how the hell would you catch that charge any other way? I'm telling you, Maya, I am the smartest person that I've ever met on the... I'm kidding. No, we did hit that one pretty good. She looked like an alcoholic in the face. I've seen plenty of them in my lifetime. She had that look about her. But how do you get the failure to render aid in an accident? Was you riding around with a dead body? Did you hit somebody, drag them with your car? Kevin says he can fix, or Thad says that Kevin says he can fix her. We'll do one more. That was cool, man. It's always good when you hit it right on the head. We've done the Michaela. We've done all the bops for real. So anyone that you're saying, oh, Joe, stop there, we've probably already done it. I'm trying to get way down. We did the Jackie. There was a video. I didn't watch it, but I saw it in passing. We're going to go with Samantha right here. It was about some 19-year-old kid who was using the arrest websites as a Tinder. Have you guys heard that story? And I guess he was smashing everything on there. So, if you're down bad and you're not having luck with the ladies, go look at the arrest website. A lot of people use that. I look at it every single day, but I've never thought about using it in that regard. Samantha, 28 years old. You better have a profile. You do. Okay, we got Samantha right here. Thinking you cute in them duck boots right there. Those are some nice boots. I've been incarcerated since 2015. She's been locked up for a decade, y'all. And will be released in 2025 or sooner. Kevin, you might have another chance here. Over the course of the past 8.5 years, I have facilitated a trauma group focused on family violence, childhood, and domestic abuse, obtained my certification to work in a law library, completed a vocational training in general business, completed all mandatory programs, and earned my associate's degree in liberal arts. Yo, you want to talk about somebody making the most of their time locked up? There you go right there, man. I mean, what ain't you done? I currently work for the Department of Motor Vehicles as a call center representative. Can you imagine who was going to the DMV up in here? Calling them to try to find out if they're busy, and you're talking to a prisoner? Sir, I don't know if they're busy. I'm not actually there right now. I'm working remotely, so to speak. Damn, what you do for the DMV, though? You probably got everybody's social security number. And I'm almost finished with my bachelor's degree in psychology. Wow. I'm also attending classes offered by Columbia Business School on entrepreneurship. Hey, this person's going to come home and be successful. Hands down. A lot of people saying she killed people. A lot of people saying. Bean Dip says she fixed herself. Bean Dip, that sounds so, God bless it, racist. Blast says, sounds like childhood trauma. Psycho. She definitely got a psychotic look to herself. I mean, get on her bad side. At this point in my bid, I like that, I am seeking an accumulation of mental, emotional, and financial support. God bless it. Yeah, man. Yes, she is. As well as resources needed not only during incarceration, but also for transitioning back into society after nearly a decade. I'm trying to hit the ground running and open my business upon my release. What business? I'd be curious to know what you want to get up into. You know, I thought about doing a prisoner version of Shark Tank. You guys seen that funny guy Drewski and how he does the Could Have Been records? Have you ever seen those videos? I want to do something similar, but for prisoners. So if we were able to do the random stranger prisoner visits, imagine if we could treat that shit sort of like Shark Tank. Look, man, you just hit the make-believe jackpot stick, man. This is prisoner Shark Tank. Pitch your shit right here. Pitch your ideas right here. She wants to start a business the day she gets out. If we're talking about OnlyFans, that shouldn't be too hard to do. I look forward to meeting genuine people with whom I can connect, network, and build meaningful relationships. We already know how long she's been locked up for an ass load of time. Hey, what's she locked up for? Murder? Dan says drugs. That's racist. Johnny says, soft as hell, bro. Don't do that. How is that soft? Prisoner Shark Tank? If you've got something, hey, you know, I could sign you to After Prison. I take offense to that because it's actually a great idea. I'm going to go with murder. I got to go with murder. She's been locked up for 10 years. She killed somebody, but she had a good reason to do so. So I'm not going to say murder. You don't got an M1. You got a manslaughter charge. I'm going with a manslaughter. Armed robbery, Kevin says. That's actually a pretty good idea, too. Run it. Kidnapping. Oh, you know she was MS-13. You knew she was. Oh, my God. She got 10 years for kidnapping. We ain't talking about no. This. Damn, man. Shorty had a kidnapping charge. Kevin, she tied you up, threw you up in the trunk of the car, and she was listening to Stan. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Oh, man. Shout out to that, man. That's wild as shit right there. I said she was MS-13. She might be affiliated. Let's go with Alyssa down in Texas. Alyssa's got the tattoos on her face. We got the tattoos like Lucky. What is that? Is that an ice cream cone on the side of your face? What was the zoom, y'all? Tell me the zoom. How do I zoom? Control what? Plus? Thank you, chat. What is that? Can y'all see my whole screen? You can. Oh, you can't. That's wild. You would see I got an OnlyFans. What is that right there? God, look at that watch she's wearing. That shit is chunky. Flexing those Nikes and them fresh sweats right there. Hey, Dale, appreciate you. You wake up on a Saturday or Sunday and see a bunch of grown men watching Lifetime movies and crying. Yeah. Lifetime movies be busting, though. My name's Alyssa, seeking friendship while incarcerated. I work out, crochet, draw, and read. Oh, there was 2 pictures of her. I wonder if that other picture shows that. Definitely doesn't show the tattoo on her face. We got a Playboy bunny joint right there on the bunny. You got a bunny on the bunny. Anything to stay busy, focused, and positive. I'm studying HVAC and plan to attend small business courses. I'm down-to-earth woman who loves to cook, travel, explore, and decorate. If you're interested, send me a letter. Let's be friends and see where it leads. GE says the cartel. Where's she locked up at? Texas? Oh, my God. Her latest release date is 2032. She's been earliest is 2027. She's only been locked up for 2 years now. Ah, man, this could be armed robbery. This could be drugs. I don't think it's a murder charge. Cheeseburger walrus? What the world? Trucking with MC says Lifetime movies be busting. They do, man. They do. I ain't even going to lie. Y'all ever see the movie about the Craigslist killer? The way that movie ended, I mean, that was a Lifetime movie. The Lacey Peterson, Stacy Peterson, all them joints. Mr. B. Green, hey, shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. Aggravated Hawk Tua. Whoa. Drug trafficking. I'm seeing a lot of drugs. You know, I don't want to be stereotypical here. I'm going to go with armed robbery. Ah, God, but you ain't got a lot of time for armed robbery. Armed robbery carries an ass of time. Plus, you're in Texas. I guess I got to go with drugs, too, just based on the amount of time. Only been locked up 2 years. At the most, at the least, you're going to do 5. At the most, you're going to do 10. You got 5 to 10. I'm saying drugs as well. Watch this shit be something crazy. Drug conspiracy, possession of weapons. Yo, you told on somebody. I ain't even trying to hear that shit. How you only get a 5 to 10 piece when you got drug conspiracy and possession of weapons? They didn't even say one weapon. They said weapons. Crazy. Does the time fit the crime? That's how we play this game right here. You read the time and then you figure out the time. You read the time and then you figure out the crime. Yeah, she might be affiliated for sure. She might be affiliated for sure. Damn, man. How is it already 2:30? That shit's wild to me, man. So the new Call of Duty came out today, y'all were saying, huh? How much is that shit, $100? Bet you it is. Shit's wild. We may be doing the live stream with the gameplay tonight. We should be. We need to be. We missed it for the last couple of days. Matter of fact, I haven't even been on to see what's been going on. Yeah, we're probably going to be trying to do the gameplay tonight. That's the game. It's on Game Pass if you pay $20. I want to look for some stuff real quick. Let's go window shopping together. I'm looking for a new game. I've got Lawnmower Simulator, but that game is not... I guess it would be better. Oh, yeah, it is out. That's just $70 freaking dollars for the computer, man. $70 for Call of Duty. I guess that's not bad considering how much games be costing sometimes. But you know me, I like the old simulators. And they got a lot of them. Construction simulator, power washing simulator, supermarket simulator, flight simulator. I've actually got flight simulator on here. Storage hunter simulator is one that I was going to get. Escape simulator? What is this? What is this? Oh, it's an escape
Get ready
room.
to dive into the world of Escape Simulator.
Oh, man, nah. You know what? Nope. Mm-mm. That shit, Car mechanics, there's construction simulator right there. That construction simulator looks freaking cool as shit. Damn, that shit $35. Gas station simulator. Don't they got the drug dealer simulator? Didn't you guys tell me that there was one of those? Gang member simulator? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't believe it. Motel manager simulator. What you can do in that? Oh, yeah, you got to build the motels or bring them back. Everything's got a simulator now, but there was another one that I had ran across that I was like, oh, shit, and then I forgot what it was. Oh, there's drug dealer simulator. There's football simulator. What is drug dealer simulator 2?
Isla Sombra. Man, in a
Rise
way,
to
I envy you.
infamy.
What a great place. I really miss it sometimes, you know. A lot of good memories.
Ain't got much to do right now, folks. I just take you with me. Just watching some, oh, shit. I guess I wasn't taking you with me. Probably really wasn't. There we go. Oh, man, you could be like the cartel for real in this shit. You know what? We don't even got to play this. We could literally watch somebody else playing it right now. I mean, they're live. What are they doing?
Or I could sell that amber that I have. I think I'll do that.
This looks goofy as
If
hell.
you get tobacco, please leave it in the hideout on Archipelago, okay?
Never stop. What are we doing over here?
Okay.
All right, we got too much going on. I'm not interested in what y'all got going on. Show me what this is about. Holy shit, that shit looks like GTA 6.
Isla Sombra. Man, in a way, I envy you. What a great place. I really miss it sometimes, you know. A lot of good memories.
What the hell? They were fighting each other with hammers. You gotta grow all the shit, make all the shit. That's actually kind of cool. Distribute. What? You could sell drugs in the bar? Oh, that's bringing me back right there. Fight the police. Manage. Is that a prison that they were just in? Could you get locked up in that? Solo or co-op? Oh man, it could be something to that. Pets and more. Oh my god. Oh shit, what just happened? Holy shit, my whole thing just glitched out on me right there. Jesse says, when's the next RP, Joe? It should be this evening. Man, they said that you could start from street level and work all the way up to a freaking cartel boss. That sounds pretty dope right there. That sounds pretty damn cool. Yeah. Oh, what was I missing right there? So, folks, I guess today we're going to run with, I say I guess, I mean, this is a good video. I'm going to run with the video about the Metropolis. That video is ready to go. I'll probably early access that as soon as I get done with this for all the channel members here. And really good video. I got some good videos in the Bammer as well, too. Looking forward to bringing you guys just some really cool stuff. I'm enjoying getting back to this content so much. It's cool to see what's working and what's not working. I've got some people reaching out. It just feels like things are moving in the right direction, whatever we've got going on here. And one thing about it, I'm constantly thinking about what to do next. And I like that. I'm having a lot of fun with this. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. I want to thank y'all for taking the time to rock with me on this. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I mean, you know, just kicking the BoBo a little bit. Literally, that's all we were doing. And, yeah. Y'all have a great weekend. I should be back this evening with the gameplay. I need to go ahead and start working on some of that. But have a great one. I'll look forward to talking with you guys again probably this evening. And new video coming at 5 p.m. today, so be looking for that. Talk with you.